Hello you guys, this is Kita's Creations and I'm back with another hair tutorial. Now this tutorial teaches you how to do a sew-in, a traditional sew-in like a pro. So if y'all want to learn how to do a traditional sew-in like a pro, you got to keep on watching. But before we go any further, please like, comment, and subscribe. Leave that notification bell on so you can receive every video I put out. So let's get into it. Right now I'm just blow drying her hair, and I put some leave-in conditioner in there and a heat protectant. And after that, I'm going to braid her up. So right now, I'm so crazy. So right now, I'm braiding her up, and I'm using synthetic braiding hair to secure and protect her real hair. And it's a good grip when you're using braiding hair. You have a good grip and a nice firm braid. And this is an anchor braid. I normally do anchor braids in the back because it tends to hold the nape of the back. I'm sorry, the nape of the hair, hold it together longer. Because normally when your hair is growing out, sometimes that's like the first thing to get loose is the back of your head. So, I'm just getting her right and I'm getting her ready for installation. So the braids are done. And I'm showing y'all the anchor braid. Nice and secure, flat. This is my hair food. This is a concoction that's been helping a lot of my women that lost their hair or they're going bald or thinning. This helps them a lot, and I've been using it for about 2 years now, and I've been doing well. So I'm just, I moisturize everybody's hair that gets braided and protected with that net. You see the net. So I'm just going to protect it more with this net. I'm having her hold it down so she can help me. Yes, audience participation, I believe. Help the stylist out. I normally braid it around the perimeter and around the parting. So now as you see, I already put the first bundle in and I'm going in with the second bundle. And I like to braid, I like to stitch really close so it can be like a flat foundation if you see the stitching. I like to braid, I keep saying braid, sew in really close. So I'm just sewing in, and I do flip my tracks up to a certain point. Some people don't like to flip their tracks, but other people like to still use their hair, when they take it out. So they don't want it to get, they don't want it cut. So I flip my tracks. But it's, the way I flip them, I'll be putting another video out for that because it can be tricky. And that track you see over there, right there, that track, the beginning of that track right there, that track is flipped. And look how flat is laying. And you can also see how flat is laying when I'm flat ironing it. Some people, sometimes they have problems flipping their tracks and it's still bulky. But I know a way that you can flip them without being bulky. But in order to do that, you got to keep them notifications open so you can get all the videos. And I know I've been late, but yeah, I'm back now, y'all. So, oh, I didn't pull that ear out, sorry. So I'm still sewing. She's showing me a picture that she want next, I guess. I'm still sewing, and I like to sew them like maybe like an inch or half an inch apart, depending on how full the customer wanted or how thin the customer wanted. But I like full is best because over time your hair tends to shed and it gets thinner. So I like to go in full in the beginning, and then you want to add more later, you can. But this is what I'm doing. I'm always at the top. Right here you see me flat ironing. Sometimes when you unravel the bundles, they have like this crease in them. So I normally just flat iron them out and then start back sewing. I start from the very beginning of the track. I put the needle through the track first, and then I go under the track all the way under the track, under the hair. So that prevents from shedding. Sometimes if you going through the track with a needle, um, sometimes it comes out when the client is brushing it and pulling. It can, it can snag out. But if it's under the track, it's more secured. So I'm just sewing and flat ironing. That track right there, that's a little trick. That's the flip track, but that's a little trick that I do to keep the flip part of the track flat as possible. I don't loop my thread. Some people loop their thread. I used to loop my thread, but I noticed that it doesn't it's not as tight, and it's not like the track is not close to the head when I loop it. It's hard to explain how I'm, you know, how I'm threading the track, but it's not a loop. It's like a consistent straight stitch, and it keeps the track real tight. And I've learned doing this technique just by practicing and just learning new ways of keeping the track close to the head. Because when I was looping and doing the bunny, it's called the bunny knot, it wasn't keeping it flat, and it was like it wasn't tight. So it was like it was loose. It was tight, but it was like not tight as it is now. So this is my new way of stitching now, and I love it. It doesn't hang. The tracks stay in, and yeah, that's what I like to do. And it's quick too. So when you loop, you gotta sometimes you run into knots, it get tangled. Nobody got time for all that. I'm sorry. I gotta keep a consistent pace when I'm sewing. And you don't want to space when you sew. You don't want to space the thread too far apart from the last thread you did. You want to keep them kind of like in pairs, like together, and then keep pulling and tugging, not too tight, but pull like a firm tug when you're sewing, because you want to continue to keep that same tightness on each track when you threaten. There I go again with the hot comb, keeping them tracks flat as possible. Keeping it flat as possible is key. No lumps, no bumps. When I get up to the top, I normally go single. I normally go double from the back and then single. Right now, I'm making sure everything is secure, letting you see how good it look, checking for any imperfections. Now she's ready to get molded and get set under the dryer. And the mousse I use is Influence foam, wrapping foam. This wrapping foam doesn't go nowhere when you apply it. It stays right on your head. It doesn't drip. It does what it needs to do, and it does what you want it to do. You can control it. You don't need much. I like to use a lot though, because I need that thing nice and slick. Just like that. She just came from under the dryer, and look how sleek it is. She doesn't have no relaxer. This is all natural hair at the top. And this, I didn't even touch it with no heat, no anything. And look how sleek it is. Just by that foam. Just getting everything right. And we about to press this thing right on out. My Care wax stick. I love it. I stand by it. I love this stuff. This stuff lays your natural hair so good. So, so good. And I'm going in with my spray, my influence spray. And I normally press up the top first. I do that first. Any hairstyle, like a weave or sewing or quick weave, whatever. And I go in with my Babyliss flat irons. And I press it out. I press her natural hair out first. Make sure it's nice and blended. Look how blended that look. You can barely tell where her hair stop at and start. It just blends so seamlessly. And I take small pieces when I'm up the top of the head. Don't rush, just take your time because you want it nice and smooth and sleek. So if you're taking big pieces that he can't, that he will miss a couple strands. So you want to take small pieces. Really, I'm really taking my time. I just sped up the video. But I like to take my time. Now I go and I start the back of the head, start flat ironing it. And these are my Conair flat irons. These flat irons is so good. Y'all, they're very reasonable. And when I first got them, I was just like, I just couldn't believe how good they work. They make the hair so sleek. Look at that. And I had them like over a year, and they rolling. You make sure you get every piece. Look how good that look, y'all. See how good her hair blends with that weave. It's like so satisfying me watching this right now. Yeah, so we about done. Yeah, and this is the turnout, y'all. I thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna be putting up more videos. I know I haven't been consistent because I don't know. Life just, hit you where it don't want to be hit. But I'm gonna be more consistent with my tutorials. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I'm gonna try to do 2 a week, and I'm gonna try my best. But yeah, this is the ending result. I'm just touching it up with the hot comb, making it still super super flat, and make sure she good. Look, she look like she got a relaxer up there. Now I want to take pictures. Look at that beautiful sleek hair. And this sewing will last forever. Not forever, but But thanks again, guys. Until we meet again. Peace out.